All right, the next disc I'm reviewing from AGL is the Cedar. This disc actually got recommended to me by someone on the team. I reached out asking to try to figure out which molds were typically more overstable, and this is the one, evidently. So it's an 11 speed, it's 11.5, 0, and then 3 fade. So I think this is supposed to be their most overstable driver. From the couple throws I've thrown with it, that's definitely the case. It's an absolute meat hook. It doesn't go super far, which is nice. It kind of gives you that controllable distance, and you know you're not going to pump it 50 feet long. So Alpine plastic here. I've tried to get all of their drivers in the Alpine plastic just to be a little bit more durable and kind of hold that stability a little bit longer. So I'll throw some backhands, forehands, probably a few more anhyders with this disc to kind of test out the distance of it a little bit. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, first shot with the Cedar. This thing, I'm expecting just to be a total meat hook. So first shot right out of the gate, I'm just gonna hit it on a bunch of anhyzer and see how it fights, especially with this headwind. Yep, that's overstable. Wow. All right, second shot with the Cedar. I put it on a pretty steep anhyzer, got it to fight out. I think this time I'm going to try to put it on a spike hyzer, just because I think that's a flight that people typically try to get with those really overstable discs anyways. So I'm going to try to throw it out a little wide, hopefully keep it within the camera's line of sight, and just kind of gauge how well it fights back, if it's how overstable it is, I guess, if it kind of pans farther to the right or if it just drops. That's something that I really look for in a spike hyzer disc. So it's definitely more of a dropper. It doesn't pan a lot, which honestly is very useful for spike hyzers, especially when you got to go over the top of something. It's just nice to be able to only have to aim like 10 feet to the left, for me because I'm a lefty, of the basket, and just know that it's going to drop right on it. It's not going to get pulled by the wind and go 100 feet farther to right than you want it to. So good spike hyzer disc. We got the AGL Cedar. This is definitely more of a forehand disc. I'm going to try to hit it on a little anhyzer, let it fight back. And fight back it does. This is hard when it's cold. It's really overstable. There's not much else to say about that disc. I don't think it's not like a max distance overstable driver, but if anybody's looking for those like big flitter skip shots with overstable discs, a forehand disc that they can yank over on and know that it's going to come back, that's definitely the one. It's easily the best one in the AGL lineup as far as I can tell. I haven't found another disc that's even close to that overstable. That would probably be the most overstable disc I have in my bag. So, all right, I'm going to try and see what kind of distance I can get with the Cedar. You have to be a pretty severe anhyzer. Still not enough. Wow. All right, for Cedar, max distance, it's got to be a roller angle. All right, final thoughts on the AGL Cedar. This is one that surprised me. I was expecting it to be overstable, but not quite as overstable as it actually was. This thing is an absolute meat hook, which is great for me. I currently only have one disc that even kind of flies close to this. It's a Discmania DD2 that I got a different run or something because it does not fly like a DD2. It was the most overstable disc I had ever thrown, but I've been throwing it for 2 years now and it's a little beat in. So I think the Cedar is going to replace it. Regardless of what your arm speed is, this is a go-to disc for big flare skips, flex shots that you need to fight back hard. This thing will do nothing but fade on you right out of the hand regardless. So great for forehands too, super torque resistant. Definitely go check one of these out. And if you do so at agldisc.com. Use code 152518, save 10%, and help support me. Thanks for watching.